We are looking at 87 rated FC Pro Live Fabinho. He is 6'2", medium height, 3-star, 3-star. Can only play centre defensive mid, which is a little bit annoying for chemistry. In terms of statistics, absolutely fantastic physical defending stats. Really good composure, short pass and long pass. Great sprint speed, not the best acceleration, but I'll explain why that isn't a problem a little bit later. In terms of play styles, we've got power shot, long ball pass, tiki-taka, and then block, slide tackle, and bruiser. So some really good defending ones here. In terms of upgrades, he is represented by Theo Wands, I think that's how you pronounce it. If he gets 10 points, it's going to be a +2 inform upgrade, plus a regular play style and an alternative position. We'll have to see whether the rest or not. In terms of chem styles, we've gone for a shadow. Now, if we jump over to Footbin, main reason is to really maximize that pace and that defending, of course. But it gives him 85 pace and 92 defending and puts him on mostly lengthy, which is fantastic for a 92 sprint speed card. What that means is he gets quicker over time the longer he sprints. Also turns him into an 89 rated CDM and a 90 rated centre back. Now, we are going to be playing in a 4-2-3-1. He's going to be our main CDM. I love that he's got his own unique body type and he's got high defensive work rates with 71 agility and 70 balance, being high medium and 6'2" and 188 centimeters, means he should turn very, very well on the left stick. Not only that, very, very good positioning as well with that high defensive work rate. Now, if we refresh and compare him to his gold card, which is 84, you can see here he's got +18 on pace, +4s on passing, shooting, dribbling, defending, and +5 on physical. So that 77 pace has been massively boosted. Let's just go jump into some gameplay and see how we get on with Fabinho today. Stop right there. With the introduction of kits, tokens, and now evolutions needing FC points or coins to complete them, there is no better time than to head over to igdm.com. Get yourself some coins, very, very cheap, fast and reliable. Use discount code NANIC at the store and get 5% off. The link will be in the description. So here is our opponent's team. It's a very nice 5 at the back team. And Fabinho's job today in our 4-2-3-1 is to be our defensive midfielder, of course. He's going to be next to Icon Centurions, Gattuso, but mainly he's there to win the tackles and then transition into our attack. And what I mean by that is the passing, basically driving through when we need him to do, and we're going to just see how he does in the pocket of space on the edge of the box in between our defenders when we don't have the ball. For example, the one we've got here now, his job's just there to exactly do that, push players off the ball. Even though it was a foul, it's just to stop that attack and transition. Got Kevin De Bruyne at the bottom. Can we find him? That is an absolutely outrageous through ball. Now he got ourselves a good counter-attack on. Into Malcolm. Oh, I've overran it. Left foot, right foot, doesn't matter. It's a shame there. I maybe messed that up. We'll have a look at his set pieces. Now, he should be really good at penalties. He's always been fantastic at penalties. So we'll have a look here. So he's got 95 pen, 56 free kick accuracy. So we're not going to take a free kick or a corner with him, but 95 pen is nice to have. Can we find him here? There he is. He turns. Surely, and a great finish there from the corner routine. Now, because we're green timing shots, you don't have to worry about finishing as much, but it does help that he's got that high finishing for depending on the card anyway to be able to tuck them away. Like I said, his main job isn't to get goals or get assists. It's basically to sit in this space here and recover. Now, a couple of things I'm noticing, he does feel way faster than his gold card, and I'd like to think so as well with that massive pace boost. But what I like is how strong he is. You can see here, rolled in off the tackle there and keeping the ball on. That's because of the bruiser playstyle. That's why he's so good at doing that. Now, going into full speed, you can see keeping up with Son there. Now our opponent's starting to lose his head. Dragging players out is what we want. Fabinho here is going to keep going all the way, and I may have overran that slightly. That's a shame. But you can see, though, he can drive forward if you need him to. Fabinho here. Good left stick turn out of the dribble here, looking for the situation. Do got Kev at the bottom. A lovely play into Malcolm. Back into Son, into the finesse, and a great save from the goalkeeper. Let's see if we can set up the same corner routine to get Fabinho on the edge of the box. We have. He's right here. He turns. I've red timed the shot. That could have been a goal there. It's poor from me. Lost composure myself. So, unfortunately, our opponent's being really toxic, and now he's just going to rubber band and not play the rest of the game. So, let's go jump into a second game here. So, into our second game then, after we had some idiot in the first game. I like to play a couple games in Classic Match and then jump into Rivals. Reason being, I'm in Elite Division Rivals, and people play like there's a gun to their head. And what I mean by that is 5 at the back, hold possession, super toxic, and some players can and can't do it. But a couple of things I'm noticing with Fabinho as we get the power shot off nice and early. What a shot. is he is very good at defending. I know it's a really obvious thing to say, but some cards suggest they're good at defending and don't really translate, where this card really does translate into that. And I'm noticing his recovery speed is actually very quick because of the mostly lengthy and being with the shadow on as well, and his positioning. He's fantastic. But the thing I like the most is that pass right there. He can do it almost every single time. And he is so consistent with that pass as well. So if you need someone who sits back nice and deep and can play those through balls or passes into the space, he's going to be up there on a must-buy in that sense. Bit of skill here, gets away through. Green time finish and a great shot. Now, again, going back to his finishing, if you green time his shots, 9 out of 10, they're going to fly in. And I've scored 2 goals in 2 games doing that exact same thing. And let's just see if we can carry on with him at the moment. You know, there. Chasing down the man. Lovely little play. Now we can drive him forward again. Gattuso looking for that space. Bit of a poor pass. We do win that ball back. And now we find Fabinho here. We could drive with him. He's going to give us that yard of space. We have to see a bit of skill between one. Oh, it's a bit poor there. Yeah, of course, the skill moves are okay. They're not the best I've ever seen. They're definitely not the worst, but easy pass into Son. Finesse and a lovely assist there as well. I think we're just going to go jump into some rivals. It seems to be everybody here playing in Classic Match today have got no hands. So we are in rivals now, and if you've been new to the channel or you've seen the videos before, you know why I only do a couple reviews in rivals. We are in Elite Division, and a lot of people like to play 5 at the back and time waste. As you can see here, straight away, 5 in the back with a crazy team. I don't mind playing against these, but it's really difficult to get you good footage in terms of gameplay of certain players because of how negative the community plays this game. So we'll have to see how we get on. I don't want to moan about it too much, but you can see there's a really good start from the kickoff. Looking for the space, good tackle. Now, so far what I've noticed with Fabinho is he's very quick, which is a nice bonus because sometimes cards get boosted and they don't feel very quick. Right into Fabinho if we can. Get that space. Through ball into Malcolm. Nowhere to go. Reset. Back in to Fabinho. Good touch there. Good strength. Holding off Salah. Good elastic dribbling as well. Now, his passing is very consistent. That's one thing I will say. And his ability to dribble is also very nice as well. So do get Griezmann here. Can we find him? Bit of a hard pass there. Now I need him to come back and defend. You can see they're very quick on and off the ball, which helps as well in terms of recovery speed. There's a lovely pass into the space. And it's gone out for a corner. Let's see if we can do the same thing we have been doing, which is drive it to the edge of the box. Find Fabinho inside the space. There he is. Lovely turn. Fabinho. Oh, nearly got the shot off. So he seems to be there almost every single time from a corner, which is very interesting to say the least. And unfortunately, we've gone 1-0 down thanks to Haaland. Trying to break down 5 at the back is so difficult because everybody just plays mega defensive. They just hit you on the counter from corners or anything like that. But good link-up play there for Fabinho. Unlucky not to break through. Bad player switch from our opponent. Right now, we've got ourselves a counter-attack underway. Got Malcolm here. It's a good defensive move there. And again, hit us on a counter-attack. Good tackle from Fabinho. Now we can drive. You can see here, though, he's got 8 or 9 players sat back, and all he's doing is passing it to the 3 wingers to hit on the counter-attack. And this is how everybody plays in this division. There is no strategy at all. It's just sit back, defend, and then hit you on one through ball over the top. You can see we win the ball here. It's a bad pass from me, but you can see how many players he has back. Lovely ball into Fabinho. Good touch, but even better tackle from Cordoba. And again, one through ball. He's trying to get through again. Trying to do player switching. We're not going to let him do it. Lovely little triangles there. Got Fabinho here. One more into Son. He just can't quite beat Blanc. Sticking with Salah there. Not a problem. Still with him. Makes the tackle. We win the ball back. And again, he can transition into the pass. This is something I really like about that card. Possession 1. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Oh, it's a good save from the keeper. Let's see if he counters us from the corner again, as this tactic is all this formation does. Good block from the defender. Do find Fabinho here. Shoots, and he gets that goal. That really important goal. He seems to be at the edge of the box or in the penalty spot every single time. It's like a bit of a bug with the card or something. I will take it because it's given us a chance to get back in this game. Really bad defending. Oh, we nearly had him clean through. Fabinho here. Through ball into Griezmann. Back to Son. Nowhere to go. Found that pass into Kev. First time pass. And he's moved his keeper to stop that shot. I can't believe it. What a lovely build-up play, though, from the boys. Fabinho orchestrating all of that again. But you can see here, this is a double opponent playing. He's moving his goalkeeper. He's doing player switching. He's just doing everything. You'd think this was a game of foot champs to go 20-0 the way he's playing. And it's really not. Good dribble by Fabinho, though, driving all the way through. Really good tackle, unfortunately. A bit predictable from me there. Oh, it's a good defensive prediction there. It's a shame from me. Fabinho, though, nearly got on all of that. Needed him to come back and really recover now. Trying to do player switch again. It's a great pass in. It's going to go around the keeper, and it's another one. We got a really sweaty game on our hands here. And that's half-time, unfortunately. This is the reason why I don't do a lot of reviews in Rivals anymore, because everybody just plays the same. Fabinho is holding up his own. The card has been really, really consistent for me. You've got some good links as well because of the Brazilian and Saudi League. But you can see here, it's just unbelievably difficult to get any sort of gameplay with him because everybody plays in this super negative 5 at the back. One ball up to the top to either Rodrigo, Haaland, or Salah, and play a switch through ball every single time. That is all he is doing, and that's all he will do. We are going to get on some pace now and try and counter this ever so slightly. But Fabinho's doing really, really well. Got that goal for us. I think he scored in every single game, actually, in the same sort of way with the free kick or corner, sorry, to get the space. Tackling really good. His passing is unbelievably consistent. Having a bruiser play style as well means he pushes players off the box. We're trying to do the corner glitch now, so we've got to be careful. We've got to mark the guy in the middle. Fabinho doesn't win it, and there's the corner glitch as well. It's just people are ridiculous in this game. But you know what the corner glitch is? You basically put full power on the cross, and your defender, whoever's marking him, never wins the header, and their defender wins it every single time. So not only is he playing 5 at the back, he's also doing glitches as well. We've got Fabinho running. We're going to pass it to Son. Good tackle there. I didn't want to cut it back. Maybe I should start playing like they do. Now, normally when I'm not doing a review, all I would do is just spam through balls outside the box, get one goal ahead, and then just pass it around the back until the game ends because these people just, they strive on you attacking, and then when you attack, they get the opportunity to cut round you. See the keeper then, he let it in. But that's the best way to play against this, is get the goal first and then just pass around the back. For example, if I was 1-0, I don't really care about winning. I would just pass around the back until he comes out of it. Because I'm doing a review, I've got to attack more, obviously, and show you some footage of Fabinho doing what he does. But this is the issue with FIFA right now, FC 24 right now, is everybody just plays like this in the top divisions, and it's incredibly boring. Trying to cut it across as well. Shot. Cut back FC. And the finesse shot glitch as well. I just can't make this up. So there you go. So Fabinho's good. He's just not going to be good enough at top level because of how much you've got to weaken your team around it. You can't have the likes of the better players in, for example. I think it's going to be the end of the review in terms of gameplay. There's not much more I can show. You can see the caliber of opponent I'm playing. This is what happens. This is the main reason why I don't do reviews in the Rivals anymore. I would do them in Foot Champs, but I've already finished my games and there's no more games I can play. So let's just go jump over to Footbin now, talk about the card and much more. So we are on Footbin. It's about 42,000 coins. I generally think that's not down to the card. It's down to the person that's representing him and the chances of him getting an upgrade. But I could be wrong with that. I don't really know the pro scene very well in terms of watching it. I've never had any interest. But he could be a really nice card if he gets upgraded. I do think he is a fantastic CDM. Just if you're in Elite Division, Division 1, and you're trying to push for like 18 wins in Foot Champs, he's just not good enough for that. And that's down to the fact of his links more than anything. Yes, you can have a fantastic team with the Benzema team of the week, the Kante team of the week, Malcolm as an Evolutions, and Neymar as well, or even Ronaldo. But the problem is you then start weakening your team around him. Whereas I have Valverde and Kevin De Bruyne as my 2 CDMs, one to tackle, one to drive forward, and they have better links. So that's the reason. You can kind of see as well in terms of Rivals, gameplay is fantastic. The game was running fantastic as well. Sometimes you play against people that are better than you. Don't get me wrong, that guy was probably a little bit better than me for sure. But this is the type of people we play against in the top divisions in Rivals. Just that's the exact system. 5 at the back, one through ball with a player switching. They're through. They get the goal, and then they just rely on you to attack, because they're going to have 6 or 5 players attacking you every single time when you've got 4. Now, if I took the lead and took 1-0 up, which is what I try to do normally, I then just pass it around the back because they can't tackle me, and I win the game 1-0. Very, very boring. But when you're trying to get reviews, you're trying to show what the player can do. So I hope you kind of understand why I do some of the games in friendlies, because they are they're not skill-based matchmaking for a start. They play much better in terms of getting your gameplay and stuff like that. But he's really good. The only thing I don't like about him is his ability to go into full speed is a bit slow. But having this bruiser playstyle means if you hold down A or X with the right buttons of the defensive system, he can push them off the ball and wins a lot. Great finishing as well. Even with 67 finishing, if you green time your shots, they go in 9 out of 10 times. Overall, nice card. Let me know if you have any questions about this card or any other card. Comment down below. If you're new to the channel, smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.